Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Oren here. This is part 3 of a multi-part series of videos detailing Rahfa's journey through level 2 of this 2d6 dungeon. We left last one on a cliffhanger, so I'm going to get out of the way and let's get into the action. So we'll just go round 1. So Rahfa, seeing he's outnumbered, charges forward, attacking the adept. 6x1 does become 5x2. And I need to pull up the adept's block first. Adept blocks quick block on secondary 2s. So unfortunately it's d6 plus 2 or plus 1 minus 2. So we do a single point of damage. Not very good. The adept will swing back. 2x5. Shift 2 is enough to make the staff thrust. Single point of damage back to us. And the mercenary, Merc at shift plus 1. So the mercenary, taking advantage of the fact that we're having to fight 2 people at once, will square up and join the fight. The mercenary, 2d6, he's at shift 2. Wow, he immediately lands sword swipe. That's a little unpleasant. And thankfully does nothing, just glances off of our armor. Round 2. We are still targeting the adept. 4x5 doesn't turn into anything for us. The adept swings back. 2x6, no, that doesn't, can't make anything out of that. And the mercenary, 2x3, I think that's pretty close to an exact strike. Yeah, that's just savage blow straight up. 3 damage to us. Ow. Good thing we drank that gain health. This would have been quite bad. Round 3. 6x4, jeez, that's a miss again because it's 5x2. We need shift 3 for that. We don't have it. Can't make that work. Miss again. The adept swings. 2x4. The adept is also at shift 2, and 2x4 does not make it. He needs shift 3 for that. The mercenary, who's at shift 2 right now. 5x3. Can't make it to Savage Blow. Can he make it to... No, he can't make it to Sword Swipe either. He misses as well. Round 4. Shift plus 1. Merc at shift plus 2. Alright, here we go. I critically miss. Oh well. Miss. The Adept replies. 1x3. I don't think the Adept can do that. Yeah. Yeah, way too far away. Yep, way too far away. The mercenaries at shift plus 3. 5x1. Can he actually make anything out of that? No, he can't. He misses as well. Wow, everyone's missing. Right, so shift plus 2 for everybody. I swing again. 6x3. So I'm at shift 4. So I can make 5x2 there, but I can also make 2x3. And the adept doesn't mitigate 2x3. So we get him for 4. Take him down to 5. The adept in turn will reply. 4x2. He can definitely make staff thrust with that for a single point of damage. Down to 30 HP. And the mercenary, who's at shift 4 now, so it's pretty hard for him to miss. Yeah, that'll definitely be Savage Blow. He can easily make Savage Blow with that. Man, we really need a prime attack or something. Gets us for 4. Okay, that's getting a little concerning here. We need to get this adept down. Round 6. Shift plus 3 for all. 5x3, so close to greatness, but we can get down to 2x3. Nice, the adept goes down. We strike the adept down. So now we face the mercenary, Merc to normal, which does mean he's still at shift 4. 6x5. It can definitely become sword strike. Gets us for another 3. Man, there goes our gain health potion, basically. All right, so we are now at shift 4. So basically everything's going to be hitting at this point. We can make 2x3 there. Breastplate on primary 2s and 5s. Yeah, this is the thing about mercenaries that's tough for me. They basically mitigate the 2 attacks I tend to take. I mean, sword swipe's very easy. Can he? No, he can't get the savage blow. He's at shift 5, and he has to shift 3 and 3. He shifts 6, so he can't make that work. Gets us for another 2. Round 8. We critical miss again. Good lord. 5 by 3. Easily becomes savage blow for d6. Another 4 to us, so we're taking real hits now. Just swinging back and forth. Rahfa and this guy just mixing it up. Get him for 5 there as we turn that into 2 by 3. That's big. He's now in getting close to range where we can take him down. 5 by 4. Down 4, down 1. Yeah, down 5. Yeah, he can make that, so he can make savage blow again. Gets us for another 5. Woof. This mercenary is just in the groove right now, fighting us. 1 by 4 becomes 2 by 3. +1 -2. Another single point of damage. Okay, he is now in range where we can kill him in a single hit. He'll crack back. 4 by 5. I think we just established that 5 by 4 and 4 by 5 can probably both get there. Yeah, it's actually 4 by 5 is easier for him to get there. All right, we're at 10. We do have our health paste, so after this round we can heal up a little bit. 2d6. 3 by 3 can become either one. It doesn't matter. 3 damage. Oh, we are so close. And I do think after all of this... No, I'm not doing it. I don't have to use these tables, and this fight was brutal enough without me making it worse on myself. Round 12. Well, actually, no, he needs to roll. 5 by 5. I think we established down 4, down 2 is down 6. He can't make that, so he does have to take the sword swipe for a single point of damage, taking me down to 9, which is very annoying because it means I can't get the full with a single heal. Round 12. Woof. 2 by 2. 2 damage is exactly enough. We finally batter the mercenary down and keep swinging, and finally, he slips and goes down for good. And as he dies, he mutters something. 7. As he falls, he pulls at the holy symbol on his chest and says, "I believe in Nevazator." And we are given the holy symbol to Nevazator. I believe in Nevazator. 3 FP. Level 2 quest. So man, we just need one of these gods to show up with a shrine, and we will be able to get a bunch of favor points. Whew. That was brutal. Brutal. So let's collect our loot here. So 45 XP plus 70 XP? Yeah. So first of all, slash roll 45 plus 70 plus how much do we got right now? 341. Wow, we are going to be close. 456. We are less than 50 XP from level 3. Now, granted, we're also down to 9 HP, but that's pretty big. We are dangerously close to leveling up. One more adept fight actually would do it. All right, we also get PT2 plus 1, 3d6 silver coins, and a PT2 plus 2, plus 2, and a pot 3 roll. Plus, we're in the canteen, and I believe that lets me roll on something too. Nope, that gives me nothing. So for the record, I made that fight way harder on myself than I needed to. Because technically I'm supposed to fight the adept and then the mercenary, and I fought them both at the same time because I'm a glutton for punishment. All right, so we'll roll our silver coins first because that's going to be quick. 12 silver coins takes us up to 32. Save it. All right, now pouch. PT2 plus 1 is a 5, and then PT2 plus 2 is a 10. All right, 5. There's some dried pumpkin seeds in a pouch. So 1x dried pumpkin seeds. If we find some more stuff, we can make a ration out of that. But otherwise, that's not very exciting. It is a pouch, which we take and add to our collection. There are some Zoomerous leaves and 2 low-quality gems. Roll GMT1 minus 2, which I believe is a D6 table, minus 2, so we get 3. Oh, we got to roll twice. 3 and a 1. Okay. So we get some Zoom leaves, which is very good. Because I believe that means we have Ilios petals, Scarlet O, and Zumarius leaves. So we can, in fact, just make another health paste for free. Very good. We also rolled on the gem table. So we got a lower quality garnet and a lower quality pearl. Wait, hang on. I'm dumb. Pause. I just realized I was looking at PT1, not PT2. I'm a dummy, but this time, I caught it ahead of time. So I can actually fix this. So first of all, let's back out the stuff I did. So we do not get the Zoom leaves, unfortunate. Do not get the dried pumpkin seeds, unfortunate. We do get the silver coins though. So we'll back that up. And we'll actually go and look at the right table. Come on, Loki, do better. Do better. All right. 5. There are 2d6 plus 5 silver coins. 10 silver coins. Up to 42 silver coins. So that's a decent haul. 20 gold coins out of this dungeon. And then the 10, there are some loose coins, 2d6 gold coins, and a random gem. Roll a d3. Okay. So 2d6 gold coins, 7 gold coins, and a medium quality sapphire. Okay. 1 MQ sapphire and 7 more gold coins. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So that's the pouches, and then we need to roll on pot 3. We fought so many adepts. Oh, geez. What the? Jeez. 4. A potion of constancy. I don't even know what that one does. Potion of... Oh, wait, is that the precision one? I think that's the precision equivalent of the willpower one. So we actually have like +1 to both. Oh, that's +1 precision and +1 discipline for a level. That's pretty good. That's 45 gold coins on its own. So that's a really good buff to take to a floor. So let's go +1 disc, +1 precision, +1 disc, 10 HP. Yep. Okay. So Rahfa takes a moment, sits down at one of the stools, and thinks. We're running out of dungeon here. We got two, maybe 3 rooms over here. We got 1 locked room up here. We could also hit the exit. Let me just bop all this down to the map layer. Oh, I do need to note down that that's the canteen. So let's do that real quick. Brain's slowing down. It's late for me, so I'm like trying to process here. This is the canteen. It is unique. Good to know. Cool. There we go. So here's the challenge. We could heal ourselves to 19 HP immediately. Not a big deal. We could actually eat a ration too and just risk the patrol fight, but I kind of don't want to do that. That's kind of like inviting trouble, if that makes sense. Versus like, you know, just sort of waiting. We could also just go back to town. We have some decent loot. We know the Overlord is close. We know he's got to be either over here or up here. So we could just go back, buy a potion to gain health. And, you know, basically kind of gear up for this fight. Kind of think that's the play, actually. There's no need to push our luck any further than what we've done here. Yeah, I think we take the exit. All right, so I'm gonna take a break. It's late for me, but obviously for you all it'll be instantaneous. But yeah, see you in town in a moment. All right, and we're back. What's up, everyone? Lokiorin. I know for you all this is just a quick transition, but for me a whole day has passed. But that still means it's time to keep adventuring. So where I left off, I was heading back to town, but I noticed something. On my character sheet, I now have 4 gems, 3 high-quality pearls, and 1 medium-quality sapphire. Now, those gems are worth quite a bit. However, I also have a gold amulet with 4 gem slots. So, I could do that before leaving the dungeon and let that inform what I do next. Which is what I think I'll do. So let me just bring up that table, which should be appearing on your screen. So basically, higher is always better. The reason I think to do this right now, even though I could trade in the higher quality pearls as an example, I believe the high quality pearls are 10 gold coins each. So that's 30 gold right there. The medium quality sapphire is another 8. So this is 38 gold that I'm risking here. But if I roll an 8 or better, or if I roll a 7 or better on 2 dice, I keep the gems. So I'm basically like 50-50-ish to keep the gems. But if I roll higher than that, I noticed, this is something I just hadn't noticed before. In the notes, if the gems remain intact, you keep the item and the value of the gems increases by D6 gold coins, giving you the total value of the item, which in this case would be 6 for the gold amulet, plus 30 for the high quality pearls, 8 for the medium quality sapphire, which makes 44 plus a D6 of 44 plus D6 gold coins for an item. That's huge. And we also have two potions we can sell. We have some gold already. So really, this is an opportunity to get really big right before going back to town. So we're going to go ahead and roll. We really don't want to see a 4. Anything but a 4. All right, ready? Are you all manifesting? Anything but a 4? 1, 2, 3. 10. Nice. We place the gems and silver forms around them and the item appears to be complete. Add 2d6 GC to the value. So the notes say roll 2d6 for this table. You lose any gems placed unless it's stated otherwise. If the gems remain intact, you keep the item and the value of the gems increases by d6 gold coins, giving you a total value for the item. Okay, so let's total up this item. Gems placed, silver forms, 2d6 gold coins to the value. We've already established that from when we got this item, it's worth 6 gold coins. We have 3 high quality pearls, which are worth, let me double check on my side, 10 gold coins each, I believe. Yep. And we have a medium quality sapphire, which is worth 8, I believe. Yes, okay. So we got all of that. So that's the core number. We now add plus 2d6 for rolling a 10, and plus the value of the gems increases by d6 gold coins. Now, this is a little unclear if it's a little unclear if it's 1d6 total or 1d6 per gem. Reading this, I'm going to interpret it as each gem gains in value because there's because 7 and 8 both result in you keeping the gems but losing the item. So I think it's per gem. So it's 4 gems in, so 4d6 gold coins. So the final value of this gold amulet, when completed, is 67 gold coins. Whoo, doggy. That is some big money right there. So 67 gold coins. And with that, Rahfa definitely heads back to town. We'll jump back to town here. All right. So we'll cut this. We didn't rescue any prisoners. We got that from last time because we do have our point with Radicina. So with 7 gold, 49, 7 gold and 49 in our bank, as it were, we head back to town. And now there's a lot of things we want to do here, but I think the first thing we're gonna do before we do anything else, we gotta go sailing. We gotta go selling here. All right, so let's figure out what all we're selling here. So we've got I guess let's make some notes here. So we've got gold amulet, 67 gold coins. We've got half a gold symbol for 13 gold coins. I think we saved that because I don't think we need it right now. So we don't have to sell that. And we have a potion of willpower and a potion of constancy. I just deleted the gems before I forgot about them. So we also have coins. We have 23.42 GC in value. And now here's the question: do we sell? Let's just total this up, actually. So we have 97.91. No, actually, that we can't do it like that. We've got to do. So if we do 67 plus 23.42, so we do 67 divided by 2, 33. So 33.5. And this is just assuming we get half value, which is kind of the standard result. We have 64 gold coins in value, just off the cuff of what we had. That means some Zumaria sleeves to make another round of health paste. If we want it, we could buy a potion. And we can also buy some armor. And there's a couple of armor pieces I'm really keen on that could be quite impactful. Because I've fought the Overlord before. I know the roles that help fight the Overlord. And there's one that's basically like, hey, Overlord, get wrecked. Or at least, hey, Overlord, deal no damage, which I definitely want to get my hands on. And it also fills a gap for us, so it kind of feels appealing. But if we look at the potions real quick, Constancy is worth 45 gold coins, but that's also just a really good buff, 1 precision and 1 discipline for a floor. Willpower is worth 30 gold, and that's plus 1 discipline. So if we were to add another 15-ish gold coins, that gets us to the point where we might be able to. So if we go 64.41, the armor I'm looking at is 55 gold. And if we were to also buy gain health, which is 25, we'd be missing 15 gold. So I need to come up with 15 more gold, which does potentially mean selling the willpower pot. Or selling the constancy pot, to be sure. Ooh. That's very tempting, though. Because if we do that, we sort of push over the top, and we have some herbs to push the final bit if we need to. Yeah, so I think we sell the potion of willpower. So let me just add that to our pile here. Potion of willpower, 30 gold coins. Let's actually pull the coins out and put them elsewhere, because those convert 1 to 1, so we don't need to worry about that. Do we want to stack the deck even more in our favor? How big of a deal is it if we do? I don't know that we need to stack the deck more in our favor. We could sell the Potion of Constancy and just not have it, but I just think level 3 is where you start seeing discipline and precision checks actually come up somewhat frequently. So having a just +1 buff to both of them is worth 45 gold to me. So yeah, I think this is the play here. So now we roll on the market bartering table. We roll 2d6 plus our adventuring level, which is still 2, minus our precision, which is currently 1. And we go to sell the gold amulet, which is completed, and the potion of willpower. 10. You did well and stood strong on a couple deals. You add 10% of the sale price of the loot, rounded up. All right. So now we go 67 plus 30. 97, 97 divided by 2, 48.5, 48.5 times 1.1, 53.35. So if we total this all up, 53.35 plus 23.42 plus 7.49, it's a total of 84 gold in value. And as a reminder, so the way gold in money works, it's in base 10. So 10 copper makes a silver. 10 silver makes a gold. So this reads as 84 gold coins, 2 silver coins, and 6 copper coins. Is that right? Did I do that right? Let's say I did, because I don't think I don't think I made a mistake. Because I had... Now I'm doubting myself. Oh, wow, I did do it wrong. It's not 23.42. It's all right, let's back up for a second. I have 23 gold coins and 42 silver coins. So that's actually 23 gold coins plus 4.2 gold coins equals 27.2. So, see, this is 27.2 gold coins in coins, 7.49 gold coins in stored value. And then we just sold this stuff for 53.35 gold coins. So that's our actual total. So let's add that up again. Let's do this right. So I did do it against myself, but I don't see a reason to fix that. Yeah, so I was missing 4 gold. All right, there we go. This is right. There we go. All right, we are good now. So we will delete the coins off my sheet so I don't double count. We will delete these gems, which have served their purpose quite nicely. There's lots of things we could have done with that, but with those gems, but this is probably the best one. And we sold the potion of willpower. Okay. So now we go shopping. 88.4 gold to spend, 0.04 gold to spend. This is quite big. So we still have all 3 health pastes. So we don't necessarily need to restock on that. However, for 5 gold, we could buy Zumaria sleeves and just make another 3 stack of that, which is tempting. But let's jump over to the armor table and talk about what I want. So the armor table here, there's lots of good options. And what I know about the Overlord, which maybe is a bit of meta knowledge, he attacks a lot on 3s. And conveniently, one of the items we can buy are the metal bracers, 3x3, -2 damage for 55 gold coins. That's a big reduction in damage, and 3s are fairly common, and this covers all the 3s. So, let's say we put that on the list. So, option 1, metal bracers, 55 gold coins. And we do potion of gain health for 25 gold coins, which makes exactly 80. So we'd have 8 gold coins left, which is enough to buy which would be enough to buy the Zumarius Leaves and have a bit more healing, and we have a single potion of healing saved up. So that's option 1. Just straight up power, straight up, just improving our situation. Alternatively, we could instead stack some buffs and get another healing item. Because we could do something like Speed Blast, which gives us 2 free attacks, or Strength for +1 damage. Both are pretty relevant. Just getting some... or really we probably do Mighty Strength, 2 damage for 1 whole combat for 20 gold coins is pretty tempting. We could also just do a... not a potion of healing, potion of extra healing, up to 28 gold coins for 30 health. That's pretty decent. If we step back our desires here, and instead go to something like option 2, which we'll just do here. And I do kind of think we need to buy some armor here. We need to get a more permanent buff to ourselves. And it kind of makes sense, just purely like bracers or a shield matches well with our quilted coat. We could instead go for something like the studded buckler or the wooden shield. Both are pretty decent. Wooden shield is 42 gold coins. How much does that free up for us? It frees up a little bit. 67, 88 minus 67. What is that? 21. So that would mean another healing potion for a little bit more safety. And potentially we can make the Zumarius Leaves work too. Because we can sell to the herbalist separate from the marketplace. Plus Zoom Leaves, maybe. So that would give us even more like out of combat healing, the potion of gain health, which is still pretty relevant. And instead of metal bracers, we get the what did I say? I said 42, right? Yeah, so I said the wooden shield, which is doing -2 damage on 5s and 3s. Now, the problem with the wooden shield, and maybe the reason it's not as appealing, is that we already have -1 damage on 5s, and you can't stack that. So it's one or the other. So that would probably pull me away from that. Ooh, choices. Could also just buy a helmet for 60 gold. And that would give us the potion of gain health and everything. That's basically the same as metal bracers. It's just slightly different mitigation. So I think metal bracers is just really appealing. Something like the studded buckler is not nothing, but that's only reducing by 1 damage. And we've got some money to burn here. So let's ramp in power. So if we go that, we have 8 gold coins left. That is enough for the Zumarius. Leaves, but we could also sell some of our stuff. Cathodo spines are worth 2 gold each. The Ilios petals we don't want to sell. The Dancoma are worth 1 gold each. The Malico is worth 4. And we have 1 Malico, 2 Cathodo, and a Dancoma. So that's 4, 8, 9. 9 gold we could get for that. And if we do 9 gold, so we do 88 minus 80 plus 9, gets us to 17. We'd be 1 gold short of a second healing potion. We could make that work because we could sell off one of the Scarlet O doses for 5 gold. We're so close. We're so close to greatness here. So let's see again. If we go Wooden Shield 5/3, that just the 5 just doesn't appeal. All right. All right, we're gonna commit. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take option 1. We're gonna take option 1 here and do Potion of Gain Health for 25 gold. We will add that to our sheet immediately. Of Gain Health. Plus 15 HP total. Okay. So that takes us from 88.04 minus 25 gets us to 63. 63.04 minus those shiny new metal bracers gets us to 8. We will add those to our sheet as well. Metal bracers, 3x3, minus 2 damage. Really big. And now, ooh. And now the choice. We could just kind of stand pat. We could just keep those eight coins in our back pocket. We could buy one of the cheaper potions, something like Fidelity +1 Precision, phasing, just phase through a door. That doesn't really appeal. But looking at the herbs. Dancoma sells for 1. We're unlikely to use Dancoma. Cathodos sell for 2 each. So that's 2 Cathodo, 1 Dancoma. The Malico leaves which if I quickly glance at the so the Malico leaves could make Healing Bomb. We combine them with the Ilios Petals, but that's basically just health paste, but you get a random number. So it's kind of worse than the it's kind of worse than the health paste. Then like the Dancoma and Ilios Petals could make a drying powder. Dancoma and Scarlet O cleans off the bloodied status, which we haven't encountered yet. But I don't think those are good enough. Or I don't think they're good enough for us right now. So if we sell the Dancoma stem for 1 gold coin. Let me scroll back down to the thing here. We sell both Kotodo spines for 2 gold coins each. That's 4. Sell the Malico leaves for 4. And we sell one of our Scarlet O for 5. That gets us 14. 8 plus 14 is 22. And with 22 gold coins, we could buy And here's the choice. We could buy Mighty Strength, just deal extra damage, or we could buy Shield Aura, -1 damage per round in a combat, so we just even tankier. Or we could buy a health potion, a healing potion, and just have 10 HP in the bag. We're not going to be able to, we're going to have to go to the next dungeon floor without going back to town. And we're going to have to eat a ration too, so we're going to get a little bit of healing out of that. Man, this is another case where like having a, being live streaming would be kind of cool, because I could make a roll for it. Or I could ask people what they want to do here. Check the scrolls real quick. So 22 gold coins we can come up with. Balance, brute force. Fireball. Just blast somebody for 20. That's kind of tempting. Could just fireball them. But we're intending to melt metal. I'm kind of intending to melt metal the boss and blow off one of his armors, to make him a little less lethal to us anyway. We still hit fairly hard. I don't know that the extra damage is that important to us right now. So yeah, I think we buy the potion of healing. Okay. So that'll take us to the end here. So we sold the Dancoma stems, we sold the Cathodo, we sold the Malico, and we sold one of our Scarlet O leaves to make this work. But we do have a second potion of healing. So we have 2 in combat heals. We have 3 out of combat heals. So we've got plenty of HP. We've got the potion of gain health to buff us up. The potion of constancy for the next floor. And I think that'll do it with our new armor and everything. I'm feeling pretty good about this. All right. Whew, thank you all for your patience there. So we have rations. We don't need that. We can't do anything with the engraver. So next we'll do our arm wrestle. We may as well. So we want to roll high here. So arm wrestling. Oh, plus our discipline, which is 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 11. We're so close to the greatness. You're doing well, and the crowd cheers you on, and but you have pulled a muscle. During the break, a man comes up to you and gives you a healing salve you rub on your forearm. He has backed you to win and wants to see a return on his investment. Alas, you fail in the final, but still feel the effects of the salve. Gain 8 HP above your baseline. Nice. So we're starting the next dungeon floor at 28 above. We'll start at 28 above, and we can push it even higher. So that was a really good roll there. And then I think we could go to the temple, donate minor religious artifacts, or get a favor point. But I think instead I'm going to go to the tavern. We'll spend our night getting a good meal and a good sleep. 6. The tavern is very quiet, but does allow you to talk to Freda tending the bar. She has some characters been through, blah, blah, blah. Nice. When you enter the dungeon again, you may exit that level one more time. So we do get to leave again after beating the Overlord. That is pretty sweet. So we can actually get out of the dungeon again. All right. Well, let's transition back here. From cliffhanger to a bit of a shopping episode. A lot of decisions in this one. I'm definitely open to hear feedback on how folks enjoyed this episode, and if you thought I made the right decisions given my sudden wealth in this game. Regardless, this will do it for part 3. See you next time in part 4 and the finale of this dungeon level. It's time for a rematch. Rahfa's gonna try to take down the Overlord. Till then, see ya.